What? Am I back in the right place? Did it come back to here? Or are we all in a new place? Um, okay, hopefully you guys are still here. Nobody's here, but it's the same URL. I don't understand. Oh, okay, good. It's showing like one person. Ellie, welcome back. Molly, Evan, Ryan, random person who was out there. Huh? You're still with me? Hello, hi, hello. How are you? How's it going? What's going on back east? Until everyone else shows back up. Did the page just start streaming for you? Did you have to refresh the page? Did you have to find this? Oh, where everyone else went? They should be here. Let's see. I'm on my phone. Had to go back and start fresh. Aha! All right. Let me run over to the Discord and tell everybody to go back to the start. Or so. Well, that's about. Oh no. 20% battery warning on my phone. But it's plugged in. I just have to finagle the plug. Okay. It looks like more people have shown up. There we go. There, everyone's back. All right. Folding laundry, drinking coffee. Everyone but Ryan is back, I guess. So we'll see. See if he shows back up. I'm really hoping John shows up. I want to test the super chat thing, and he always seems to super chat. You were here first. You were quiet? Is that what you're saying? You were just chilling? All right. Why don't you say something? Making macaroni. All right. What are you putting on your macaroni? Better. Yeah, that bowl of quinoa stuff was not quite enough. I might need to go make an egg. Possibly a sausage. Snassage. Wait. This just in. I have a direct message on my thing. Okay. I sometimes just mute you and listen to music. That's fine, buddy. I'm okay with that. No, we don't put promotions for Discords in my Discord. Rare time, boy at school, girl napping, right on. It's true. Not to make this entirely always about food, but I think we're gonna go make some food. As soon as I delete this person's message and crush their hopes and dreams. Hopes and dreams. Okay. Okay. And out of curiosity, did this right. Cool. Okay. Got there. This here. If I go in to make food, I'm gonna have to put you guys in a Oh, the battery case. So perhaps we'll just sit here and chat for a little bit, because I want the phone to charge a little. Need to make some lunch soon and begin prepping dinner. God, it's so early. It's like 10 for me. You're prepping dinner already? What? What time do your kids eat? Do you guys? Okay, here's a question. So we always eat with Betty and Iris, and it is a pain. Yeah, I know it's one for you. I was like, that's why I was like, it's so early. But our friends do an entirely separate dinner. Like they have two daughters as well. They feed them and hang out at the table with them, and then put them to bed, and then they eat their own dinner. Like the adults eat like an hour and a half or 2 hours later. Do you eat? So you eat with the kids as well? Okay. I was like, are we being crazy by trying to eat with them? Because like it's a struggle. Yeah, yeah, family dinner. Like it's not the easiest thing in the world because they will both get up constantly. Like Iris at like 2 years old was done with the high chair, so now like half a year later she's always standing up in the big chair, and it's kind of a minor miracle to get through a night without her falling out of her chair and like hurting herself. But she will not go back to the high chair. She will never do that. But she will also not sit down. And then Betty doesn't sit down so much either. Like she'll get up and leave the table and like go do things. You've never heard anyone do that? Yeah. Abby is already off her high chair. We're in the same boat. Yeah. It's some craziness. Parenting be crazy, yo. Sorry. Johnny's medicated for ADHD. Really? That young? God. That's crazy too. So some nights he won't be hungry till like 8 p.m. Yeah, see, our kids will be like the same thing where like I don't know if it's an ADHD thing at all, but they will not eat their dinner and not eat their dinner, and then we'll go through the whole bedtime routine and get into bed. Somebody has been biting this cord. That's cool. And the minute, it's like to the second that they get into bed, like they've brushed their teeth, we've done all this stuff, and the exact second that they get under their sheets, it's like, I'm hungry. We're like, eat your damn dinner. Ugh, it's such a weird struggle because it's like, it's a habitual stalling tactic, and I know it. Like, they're not really hungry. Even though sometimes they've not eaten very much. It's like if they were really hungry, they would eat 10 minutes before that, right? Right, exactly. It is completely a stalling tactic, and they know it will work because we're not going to let them go to sleep hungry. Whereas, if they just were like, oh, I want to not be asleep, we would be like, nope, peace out. But we'll, like, constantly go get that snack. Kids be tricky, yo. He did. Okay. I don't know. He was. Oh, okay. All right. I remember as a young kid, my parents and I had dinner around 7, then I'd go to bed at 9. Yeah, we eat around 6, though our goal is to eat around 5:30. We never do. Amanda is almost never ready to start making the dinner until then. So we eat around 6. Bedtime starts uh, right after dinner, so pretty much by 7:10 we're like moving into bedtime and like getting pajamas and doing books and songs and brushing teeth, and then they're all in bed by about 8. I eat when I am hungry. Yeah, well, nobody's telling you to go to bed. Somebody's telling you to go to bed. You're going to use every possible tactic to not go to bed because nobody wants to go to bed. Yeah. The bright side of things is that Iris has been going through like a growing stage, so it makes her really tired at night. She's been really good the past couple of nights. We eat at 5:30, and then Abby is in bed by 7. That's a miracle. We're lucky on days where it's 8:30 and the kids are actually done the whole bedtime routine. Um, but there are days where it's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and we're like, what the f is going on? Like, this is like generally that is our only chance to hang out and like watch TV and do things. I have my stuff during the day, but Amanda like has no free time until those kids are asleep. I mean, if it's a day where they're like futzing around and like running to the door and trying to come out like constantly, it sucks. Abby is a really independent sleeper. Yeah. Do your kids have separate rooms? Our girls sleep in the same room also. Although recently, there was 2 nights this week for the first time ever that hang on. She doesn't want books or snuggles or anything. She just wants to be left alone and go to bed. God, I wish that. I wish there was that. But yeah, recently, um, so Iris is usually a pretty crappy sleeper. Betty typically, once she's gotten all of her like uh, distractions and delays out, will actually end up going to sleep within 5 to 10 minutes of laying down. Uh, Iris will struggle on for like a good hour or longer, and sometimes she just will have like a terrible day and never go to sleep. But a couple times this week, when Iris was doing that, Betty actually laid down with her in bed and like sang her songs until Iris went to sleep. It was the most amazing thing, and I was like, yes. Why doesn't this happen all the time? Johnny was exactly the opposite. He was in her, yeah, yeah. Iris is constantly trying to do that. Like I'll wake up. I'm a pretty deep sleeper, so I won't even realize it's happening. Like I'll know in the morning that like she's at least been screaming and crying throughout the night once or twice. Like that registers. Not enough that I ever wake up fully and leave, but occasionally. But yeah, I'll wake up and turn over and there's like Iris in the bed, like wedged between us, and I'm like, what the hell? When did this happen? Yeah, it's I'm still alive. Um, my parents split in '96, so I got extended time to have dinner late. Stay up till 10. Then we had band practice on Saturday. So yeah. See, as a teenager, that was me. It was like I'd I'd be awake all damn night, and the sun would come up, and I'd be like, "Hey, go to bed." And then 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'd wake up again. Uh, High school is not easy for me because that was my typical routine. And I would probably revert to that if I could, but Amanda is pretty dead set on keeping me awake during the day. Exactly. See, even into my 20s and 30s, I was pulling that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's the way to be, man. I mean, I know I have kids and that sucks up a lot of your time, but I feel like I was way more productive when I was up at night all the time. Yeah. Just want to see if there's an email that came in. I did not answer that phone call, and I was like, oh wait, I wonder if that was perhaps a job thing that I should have answered. because it wasn't a number I recognized. So I was like, nope, don't know it. Honestly, it made me really unhappy being asleep all day. My body craves sunlight and vitamin D. Sure. I mean, I definitely had that struggle of like, oh, why did I do that to myself? But I definitely do feel like I did more. Uh, it's always stickam reminiscent time. Uh, oh yeah, everyone in this chat room was around back in the stickam days. I forgot about that. Man, it was like this thing in the back of my neck. Why did it go down? Well, the answer I was given was that basically Stickam was losing more money than it was ever making. Um, and they tried to sell it. They almost sold it once, and that deal fell through. And then the CEO was just like, pull the plug on it. I could never have pulled those late nights. No, of course not. Two kids? No, no, or even one kid. Yeah, it'd be crazy. Maybe when they're older. But I fully plan on, oh, by the time they're teenagers, being awake that late, so that then when they try to sneak out, I'm like, "Hey, what you doing? Where are we going? We going somewhere? We doing something? What's going on? We gonna go see Jenna? Is Jenna around?" Okay. After I had Johnny, I disappeared, and no one knew why. Yeah, I remember that. We had that website. Where's Allie? .com. Lots of stuff. Yeah. No, it's tough. It's really really hard to find time to do the things you want to do. I never see my friends anymore. Like I never get out. That's half on me, I suppose, for just being lazy. But it's like I never want to leave after, because like I would normally see my friends in the evening, but by 3 or 4 o'clock, I just want to be home and not leave. Not that I'm going out anytime during the day right now. Anyway, right? Yeah. All right. Should be back. The nice thing about that is that you probably don't need to refresh because it let me resume. Well, it looks like maybe you. Um, Still with me? Okay. Well, that's good. That time it let me just reconnect to the same thing. Yay, everyone's still here. I assume Ryan's still out there somewhere. Cool. Well, I won't do that again. But I don't know if you saw it before the feed, before the app crashed. My Facebook memory of the day is from 10 years ago, Molly, when we had that YouTube meetup. And it's me and you and which one is this? Who's this dude? Uh, Liz, Liz Devilicious, and Joanna, Jonah. I don't remember. And that dude. Who was that dude in that hotel room? Let me try it. See if I can make it happen. I want to call that guy Andy. Can't remember. And he's not tagged in this. Wow. Flippy and Dave. Alright. Whoa. Post some of these to Kevy. His name was Kev. Uh, right, Kevin. What was his screen name? don't remember things. Most left was Molly, yes. It took me a second to understand what that comment meant. I was like, I don't, what is it now? What was his screen name? Yeah. Liz has a bunch of pictures on here with other people I don't recognize as well. Who's that girl? Tony Stockert. Eddie. Okay. And that's Pat. There's some girl in here I don't recognize. Hmm. Oh, that weird dude. Okay, anyway. Cool. Good times. Somewhere I have a bunch of these pictures as well. Yeah. There's a bunch of people that haven't kind of kept up with. I'd be curious to see what they're doing. I kind of, yeah, you know, remember Kev? Here, I'll see. There was a picture of just him somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There's one that's really dark and one that was blurry, but there might be one that's not. This is the best one I can find so far. It's slightly blurry. Is he from New York? I don't remember. Let's just go through. Pat. Sup, Ricky and Chelsea. Who's this blonde girl? I don't know who that is at all. Oh, you're thinking of Kevin, the illustrator dude? Did cartoons? I know who you're thinking of. Yeah, totally different Kev. Pat. Pat. That's the other guy. This guy. That's Kevin. Yeah, RH Comics. Yeah, I would like to know what he's up to as well. I tried to find him a while back because he did my intro. And then, yeah, I could not find him. He is like gone from the internets. Yeah, he's not tagged. He had a child. That's crazy talk. Is that the end? Alright, that's the end. Back to me. Back to my face. Oh, stomach. Oh, that wasn't the end. I just hit something. Guy on the left? Oh, in that picture with Harrison, his name was Karim. If I remember correctly, there was he didn't YouTube so much on his own. He was the guy that filmed. There was a girl way back when who was like the actress, and she was like moving to Hollywood, and like she was like it was literally her name was like something the actress or the actor, and her whole vlog was about trying to become an actor in Los Angeles. And he was the guy filming her YouTube channel. Uh, don't remember her name. At least I'm pretty sure that's who that guy is. Because like that's based on the time and stuff. That's when I met him. Because I met him through Liz, and she posted those pictures. But then he kind of creeped her out, and I don't really know what happened there. I was actually shocked that she still has pictures of him up there because I was like, oh, so there was kind of a minor stalking thing that may or may not have happened there. Um, But yeah. He was like YouTube adjacent, I guess you would say. What was the name of that channel? Let's say it started with an M. Old school YouTuber actress. There's no way I'm gonna find this. Whatever. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Melanie Heinous. She never didn't use a last name for the thing. Well, let me look it up. No. Do that unless this is the wrong person. I'm gonna say no. I still have every subscription I've ever had. Never unsubbed anyone. Right on. Yeah, that girl who had that acting channel went on to do like one thing, and it wasn't very good. Hang on. Let's take a look at it. Thankfully, I have my computer up so I can click that link. Leah, what? It's a stick amp screenshot. It's when we did the close-up face thing. I have a bunch of these screenshots somewhere. We did that, like, everyone's wearing a funny hat and stuff like that. I have that screenshot somewhere. I have screenshots from, like, I think I have full-on recordings from, like, one of my birthdays or something. Although that wouldn't have the side cams. I really wish those Stickam archives had archived the guest cams on the side. Speaking of actors, Brandon Hardesty disappeared. Really? Like disappeared? Or just like stopped doing stuff? Like in the news disappeared? Oh man, my phone. Battery warning again. Dang it. Stopped videos. Yeah, that happens. I mean, you know, he's got that big time straight to DVD American Pie money coming in. The only Stickam screenshot I have is super inappropriate. Cool. Yep, some of those exist. Oh, Allie. Yeah, it's kind of hard to like search for old Stickam stuff without finding questionable Stickam stuff. Not necessarily from our crew, but just in general. It's the truth. All right, all right. Which reminds me, we need to get Lissa and Bubbles in here. What are they doing that's so important with their lives that they can't chill out with us every day, 5 hours in the morning on a stream? Right? Not that every show should degrade to Stickam Remembrance Hour. Should I just have like a dedicated 10 minutes of like, and now on the stream we'll go down the nostalgia trip to Stickam yet again. Jobs? That's for the weak. We need the wine code. Yeah, exactly. And Holly, I miss Holly. She's traveling a lot, I think. She came out here. It must have been before Betty was born because we picked her up. So I guess she came out here about 4.5 to 5 years ago. Something like that. I occasionally see her online, like Facebook and whatever. Yeah, she seems like she's doing good and having fun. I don't know what she's really up to. What she is. I haven't seen much from the Wine Cone. Does he still make YouTube videos? I tried to like collab with him on something a while back, and he was like, "I think we're doing different things now." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, buddy, whatever." Occasionally, it was a little. I was like, I don't know, maybe I inadvertently rubbed him the wrong way or something. I thought we were buds, but I'd be curious what his reaction to the whole partner program requirements is, because I have a feeling he probably also does not qualify for it anymore because he just doesn't make stuff often enough. But maybe he does. I mean, he has some big virals that might still get enough traction. I keep up with John. He's on the Facebook. He pretty much is just living his life. I don't think he's working either right now. But most of the time, he just posts on Facebook about gardening and making candy. So, so that's all good. Uh, yeah, he made some really good looking candy not too long ago. I think he's a substitute teacher. Right, maybe. But yeah, he doesn't have like a solid job. He was doing IT for a while, I thought. Corey Williams closed his Twitter. Really? Huh. That's interesting. What is this guy doing out here? This like pickup truck's been parked outside my neighbor's house. He's just like going in and out of the truck and doing whatever he's doing. Weird. Yeah, is he mad that he now has twice as many characters to be witty or something? 280 characters. What the? That's that. What yeah, I haven't kept up on Twitter in a long time. I don't know what the new Twitter changes are. Oh no, what? Man, the neighbors. I got my first Twitter like 2 weeks ago. Really? Follow me on Twitter at SamProof. What is this? I'm like looking at headlines. Three Pennsylvania. Wow, pencil. Three Pennsylvania teens charged with purposely exposing classmate to pineapple. What a terrible sentence. But yeah, also terrible people. Mostly so I could follow Shane Dawson. Wow. Wow, Allie. Not so you can follow me. That's messed up. Also, I don't know how deadly pineapple allergies are, but James Franco removed from Vanity Fair picture. I haven't kept up on the James Franco craziness. That sounds like that's going bad for him? He's getting the Kevin Spacey treatment. All right. How old were these kids? Oh. Thanks, Charlie. I'll follow you back. Is this just gonna be a video? I don't want to watch videos. Butler, Pennsylvania. That's the problem right there. There's nothing fun to do in Butler, Pennsylvania, except for, almost kill someone. Brought some pineapple to school, rubbed it on her hand, and deliberately high-fived the girl with the allergy. Sweet. They say 2 other girls were in on the plan. The girl with the allergy was immediately treated and is okay, but doctors say food allergies are serious and it could have been worse. Yeah. 14 years old. Wow. Alright. Super cool. Yep. There's nothing like almost killing a classmate to lighten up your day. Good times. Good times. So that's what's in the news today. Let's take a look. I want to actually take a look at Twitter now that we're talking about Twitter. What happened to Spricket? Oh, she stopped making videos a long time ago. She has like 6 kids now or something. Didn't anyone learn from that scene in Freaks and Geeks with the peanut allergy? No, because nobody who's younger than us has seen that show. Millennials don't see that, and whatever this next generation is. But I swear somebody just did the same basic thing like a year ago with Peanuts. It was a great show, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that nobody watches it, It's not high on the cult following of new people. Hey, Sam! Here we are at a week's end, shivering from the cold front. Hope everything's okay at your end, otherwise. Yeah, we're in Los Angeles, so it's it's chilly but nice. It's like maybe 60. Jason Segel saying lady is my level of awkward. What is this? Buzz Show. I sent you a message on YouTube. Not sure if this is the best way to contact you. Thanks. Okay. I don't remember seeing a message on YouTube. Let's take a look. Probably went straight into spam, and I'm sure it probably is. What is Buzz Show Network? Oh, it's probably... Is this an MCN? Decentralized reward-based video social network. Sounds like an MCN. Where do I even... Where is my inbox? There's no easy way to get to my inbox anymore. It's like such a weirdly freaking hidden thing on YouTube. Oh my god. Creator Studio. Like, right? Shouldn't that just be like a thing that you got that little bell thing up there? Shouldn't it just show up with like, hey, you have a message in your inbox, click this? Spigot was on the fuzz. What was the fuzz? Yeah, I talked to Spricket, I don't know, not too long ago. Sometime last year. And yeah, I don't know if she makes videos at all anymore, but she's pretty much working on like mostly being a mom, and she has a website that she does that's like an affiliate site, so it's kind of her job. Dude, seriously, I cannot find out where my friggin' that's what I thought that was, but there was a different show that was the same. It was basically because there was one that I did, although I never made it to air. But it was like, well, maybe that was it. Because, yeah. Was Mr. Safety the host of that one? Or was it just a ripoff of that one? But yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, maybe I can't remember if that's the one I did bits for or if it was a different one. And then I don't think I ever any of my stuff made it to air, and then they were canceled. They were only on for like 8 or 9 episodes or something. Community, is that where my inbox is? Really, YouTube, this is ridiculous. No, these are all comments, messages, messages. No, those are still comments. No, it just went back to that. What is happening? All right, here we go. Oh, god damn it. I've accidentally clicked on stuff while it was loading. Likely spam. Sure it's in this. Okay, I do not see a message from whoever this is. Okay. Alright, guys. I need to take a quick personal break for a minute. So let's see what I can do for you. Watch this guy with his weird pickup truck, maybe? Can I do that? No, I can't reach. Damn. What is this guy doing? Here, let me take a look at him for a second. I wish I had a tripod right here. Okay. Hang with Charlie. Charlie, can you be seen? No! Alright, whatever. Just watch the ceiling. I'll be back in 1 minute, I swear. I'm gonna blow my nose and something else. Yoink! I really need like a co-host so I can have somebody else on screen while I do certain necessary things. Maybe I can make that happen in the future. Alright, I want to see what this is all about. Buzz Show Network. BuzzShow.com. Sounds like BS, but whatever. Token sale. What? What is this nonsense? Build your own video channel empire. Collect and share your taste in online videos. Get rewarded with virtual currency. Waste your time. Do stuff for us. So that you're our thing and you drive traffic to us. Doesn't say all that, but this is what it sounds like. Check out Bush. What the fucking stink bug. Alright. So it's gonna be a thing, and they're gonna want me to do a thing, and have all you guys go over here to see the things that I've posted for things that I could be posting on any of the other things where I already have people. So couldn't watch, but Airstream. But what's going on with this computer? Okay. So yeah, if I start suddenly promoting something that I've just been talking about, which I've probably said their name way too much for not getting paid, I will have been starting to get paid. I do not ask to poop. Not yet. That was the other part of the drinking coffee element. What is this dude doing? Still out there. He keeps going from one side of his pickup truck to the other side. It's like, do all the things you gotta do on that side, and then whatever. Okay, the door's closed. Nope, door's open. Door's closed. Is that crowbar? What is that? Okay, back to the other side. Driver's side. For future reference. He's opening the... It's a pickup truck, so he's got those boxes in the back with lids. Put something in there. I guess that's not a... He's always getting into the driver's side. Is he leaving? Looks like... Crowbar? You're sure it's his truck? It wasn't really a crowbar. It may have just been a very large fork made of metal. It was like this big. Hard to tell. Okay, sitting there in the truck. Possibly hot wiring it at this point. But he drove up here. Oh, a trident. Yeah, maybe it's a little trident. It's like a small trident. Yeah, a half trident. A sextant. What's half of 3? A 1.5ton. He is Aries' dad. Ariel's dad. I also can read. Okay. Waiting for the telltale. But I can't really hear anything. Maybe hot wiring. Maybe looking for a radio station. He's like down here. Who knows? I mean, because once you hotwire it, if you stop it, you got to re-hotwire it, right? Because you got to start it again. I could probably do that. I've seen enough movies. Figure it out. FYI, if you do it wrong, could you explode? Is that a thing? Could you die? All right. Going to take a look at. I feel like that's a thing they said to scare people. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whatever this website is, it looks so junky. Yeah, if they want me to do this, they're paying me money. All right. Oh, yeah. Although, never personally hotwired a car. Sure, of course. Oh, got some Streamlabs updates on their OBS, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with any of you guys are that interested in streaming, but Streamlabs, which is a great sort of overlay site that does a bunch of different things. Like you can do your donations and like a wish list through them and stuff like that. So when I lose my partner status, I will be mentioning Streamlabs a lot more because that will be how I, since I won't be able to do super chat, I assume, I'll push people to Streamlabs, and then like if I'm on a computer, like a big alert will come on the screen. But they launched their own version of OBS, which I believe is only available on Windows machines currently. And then today they added some patches. Let's see what it says. This is my live stream production updates. Okay, so better TV emotes, which is pretty much a Twitch specific thing. Troubleshooter, chat size, preview size. Okay. Temporary removed CPU stat. Okay. Ability to select installation path, performance mode, disable video preview. And Amanda just pulled up. She's home. Okay. Things are probably going to get a little weird right now because Iris may or may not let me continue streaming. But we shall see. It's already been a couple hours, so that's fine. A bunch of bug fixes and stuff. Nothing. Alright, nothing in this that is dramatically amazing. But if you are a Windows user that wants to do streaming, I would be curious to see how you like the Streamlabs thing. But I like Streamlabs as an alert and overlay function, and then you just pop it into like OBS or Wirecast. But now they've put out their own version of OBS, so I'm curious to see how that streamlines that processed, and all that. But unless they put out a Mac version, I'm not going to be testing that out anytime soon. And unless I get a PC, winky face. Okay. All right. I guess I should look a little harder at my messages just to make sure I didn't miss something for where these people may have or may not have done things. How are the kittens? We can go in there in a minute. They're good. So yeah, let's see. They're all seemingly really good and pretty healthy. We had one minor, like, I don't want to call it a scare, but concern with the sort of buff pink orange cat Ray, who has been having some looseness in her poops for like a couple days now. So we're a little concerned with that, and then one of the other fosters was like, get her to eat pumpkin pie mix, of all things. And so Amanda's been doing that, and she actually she had not been putting on weight all week. She had not gained a single ounce. And then, so Amanda started feeding her sort of separately and feeding her the pumpkin pie mix stuff, and it looks like that's helping on all fronts. So she's seemingly doing better. We'll keep up with that. And yeah, we could totally go in there in a little bit on a reposition the kitten cam anyway, because currently it is... Charlie, jeez. Sorry guys, loud. But yeah, currently it's pointing at like the ground, so it needs to be changed. And actually, I'm going to throw you guys into the... No, I'll do that as soon as I'm done with this. I'm going to throw you guys into my battery case, and then we can go over there, because I don't think you've charged enough. Let's do that. Iris is home. Iris, yeah, go shut the door. How was class? Hello? How was your class? Good. What songs did they sing? Miss Caffey, right? Okay.
The shoes one.
The Pete the Cat shoes one?
The sneaky shoes.
Oh, the sneaky shoes.
Yeah, runaway shoes.
Gotcha.
And
Iris.
we did the Louis song from the Jungle Book. King Louis song from the Jungle Book.
Oh, the jazz song?
Yeah, the French version.
Oh, the French version. Ooh la la.
And we did...
She's adorable.
What else? Ghana song.
Okay.
African song. We did like a dance to that.
Sure.
The actual dance song, I don't know what it was because we wrote it after
Yeah.
We did a Morocco. I don't know.
Okay.
They didn't do a story song.
Okay.
It felt a little short.
Yeah. That's great. You want to say hi to everyone? Show off your fun glasses. Allie says.
Livestream your cool glasses.
Allie says she's precious. I love her glasses. Don't touch the screen.
Oh, the trash is out in the alley, isn't it?
Don't touch the screen. Don't be a stinker. Don't be a stinker. No screen, you. No. So funny. I'm doing what I've been told not to do. Oh, head bonk. Clunk. There you go. Stop. Did you get to play in the playground? No, you just went straight to the class? Were you guys late? Oh. Exactly, yeah. Okay. What? Gotcha. Okay. Class. How's Eliza? She's better? Good. Okay.
Yeah, they were like telling Kathy, like, she's okay, she has a runny nose, but we'll stay on her level. And I was like, he wiped her nose like once, like, she's fine.
Right.
I
Okay.
was expecting her to be like,
Yeah, which is where I am. I feel
really?
a little bit.
Oh, that's not good.
I feel like I've been fighting it for like 3 days. She does a music class.
Apparently they had,
Just
Allie
music.
and Laura had both texted me this morning,
Oh no.
asking me to come in because Laura hurt her back. And I didn't even see it until I got in the car to leave. And that woman was already expecting me to come by to pick up the microchips. And like, you know, I wasn't really prepared for staying there.
Did you do that already? The
Yeah,
microchips?
I
Oh,
did
okay.
on the way
Okay.
home.
Okay.
So I just said that I couldn't. They were like, Iris can stay, and it's just like not. I would
Yeah,
have had
that
to have
sucks.
called you and had you come and take her to music or
Yeah.
just on makeup, and I didn't have like a lunch. I wasn't really like
Sure. That's
mentally or physically prepared to like work all day. Like I didn't really.
yeah.
And then I would have had to come and cancel.
I mean, I could have gone and got that stuff, I guess. That's fine. I mean, it's all over now.
I just feel bad because Laura was there.
Yeah.
She stayed home.
Yeah.
I don't know if Allie had a meeting or something.
Gotcha.
Or, you know, so Laura was there and like basically just not able to really
Yeah.
move.
Right.
Because I didn't want to stay home.
No, you wouldn't have stayed home. Daddy would have just took you to class instead. Oh, I need to be charging the phone. I hope I activated that. Otherwise, in about 15 minutes, this will cancel it and just die. Yeah, so Iris does a music class and a parent and me class, but once I think parent and me is over, we're going to put her into a gymnastics class. And then Betty does dance and preschool. Oh, when music is done, she's going to do gymnastics? Okay. Music ends in March. Okay. So another 2 months. She'll be doing some flips. You excited about gymnastics class? Yeah. Well, we don't even know how much it is yet. I know. Trying to find an activity for Abby. Thinking dance. Yeah. Betty does really good at dance.
Between music and gymnastics is that we didn't have fossils in music class.
Right.
Because it's Kathy, and we're not going to be getting that discount for.
Yes. Right.
Cheeks.
Yes. You're wetting your cheeks?
Clubbing.
Lumping. Oh, you're glucking. Glunking.
Glug face.
Glug. Johnny does scouts, and he's gonna play lacrosse in the spring. Right on. I've done those things. Yeah, we've talked about doing Girl Scouts for Betty, cause like, and eventually, Iris. Oh, sorry. I was actually just gonna go in. Um, yeah, like Betty's in like this really cool um, preschool that she's been in for 2 years. Pre-K and preschool, and um, and it's the school that Amanda substitutes at. She used to teach at. So she's been with the same kids since her parent and me class, so like 3 years. So we were thinking of maybe trying to form a scout troop so that those kids could stay in touch with each other because LA is so weird. What? The Girl Scout thing? Yeah.
She's already started the certification process to
Okay.
become the troop leader.
Cool.
My shoes are little bit.
So that's definitely going to happen,
Okay. Cool.
which is awesome.
Do we know what the dues are going to be like?
Yeah.
Also, is it okay that she's French? I mean, it's the U.S. Girl
No,
Scouts.
no,
You don't have to be born
She
in.
might need like they might need 2 leaders or like a
Oh,
leader.
little.
Right. Sure. What are you doing, Iris?
It's my
Hopefully
shoes.
somebody will step up to like
Help out. Yeah.
I might, as long as it's nothing too
Intense.
as long as I don't have to become like
Yeah.
that's just like an assistant.
Right. I mean, yeah, if it's just something I can help out with from home, I might do a little bit too. Like if there's some kind of shutterfly thing that needs updating or whatever.
We have to meet once a month, I think is the thing. It might be
The
twice a month.
the
Girl Scout meetings.
the actual troop.
Yeah, like the troop will meet. It's either every other week or once a month. Twice a month or once a month. And then you have to, you have like activities
Yeah.
the girls do at every meeting and crafts and things like that. And then you have like other
Right.
activities to do and gadgets plus the cookies and
Yeah. You want to be a burrito?
Why do you do it in Daddy's?
What?
Daddy's
Mess up my blanket.
folded,
That
and
was a good blanket.
it doesn't
It's not
collect
a
hair as
burrito
much
blanket.
as this one.
Good blanket. You need help with this? Mommy got it? Gotta be a burrito.
Let me lay it down.
Come
Put your head there.
Girls out of our Cub Scouts 2 now. We lead a den with Cub Scouts. It's not too time intensive. And then I'm on the committee for our pack. Gotcha. Yeah, I think they're a little too busy right now to do Cub Scouts, but
Cub Scouts?
yeah,
Who are you talking about?
the girls.
The girls can't do Cub Scouts. Cub Scouts
Allie
Yes.
says
boys.
girls can sign up for Cub Scouts too now.
Oh, wow. I think they're gonna do Girl Scouts instead of Cub Scouts.
Burn! Wicked burn!
There.
But actually, Boy Scouts like open their thing to girls as
You
well.
wanna roll onto the couch? I can pick.
We
Put you on
feed
the
her
couch.
to a giant. She is a burrito.
You want me to put you on the couch?
God. Ah. That doesn't look like a good idea. Over to the thing. Looks kind of like swaddling. Yeah, for sure. It's a very big swaddle. That was a good freeze on the face as it switched. Okay, good night, Iris. See you tomorrow. Can you get out of there on your own? Are you going to try, or are you just going to do that?
I'm making coffee.
Yay, coffee. Sanding and painting tomorrow. Now you are a captive audience. I can get all the kisses and hugs I want. Take that. Take this. I'm gonna go in and see the kitties. Do you want to go in and see the kitties? Or do you want to be a burrito?
I want to go and see the railway.
You want to go in and see the burrito? Kitties.
Kids.
Okay.
And I'm not a burrito. So kids.
I need to paint my whole house. Okay, whenever you're ready, we can go see the kitties.
You're ready.
Okay. It's about the same. Hang on, let me get this burrito out. Okay. Need help? Oh, you say that. What? I did. The rice and quinoa thing.
Oh, the cereal?
Yeah, hot cereal. Which I don't know where this was. Up here? Yeah, although I'm still pretty hungry. I was gonna maybe make an egg. What are you thinking?
Make me an egg.
Wow.
That would be awesome. I bought apple sausage, chicken apple sausage.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing.
Oh, do that for me.
What exactly do you want specifically?
I don't care. I'm
Over easy.
Why is this hummus container in here?
What? I didn't put that in there.
I did. Can you?
Molly says, "Hi, Amanda."
Hi, Molly.
It's like what? You want an over easy egg? Because that's what I want. Do you want half a sausage or a whole sausage?
Whole.
Wow.
Actually, if you're gonna do an over easy egg, maybe a slice of ham. I don't know. No, I want sausage.
Yeah, me too.
Care if we scramble it?
I can scramble your egg. Hey, if you're making something. Damn it, I am not making anyone else anything. Okay. I guess we're doing food time again. This did not rinse out enough. Which actually means we're doing wash dishes time first. Or pans. Still mystery.
You can scramble 2 eggs.
What?
Iris was gonna have some too.
She is. That's a lie.
Well, if she doesn't, I will eat all of them.
Okay. Make lunch while Sam cooks.
Iris,
Love Sam cook. What?
No? Can Mama eat them?
All right. So first we'll wash the dish, pot, pan, whatever this thing is. I like that cooking has become a regular thing on the live stream. Need to format that more, and then I can get brand sponsors for that as well. Okay. Alright guys, today's recipe is going to be eggs over easy with scrambled eggs and chicken apple sausage. Not all sure what I want for lunch. Do you have options? What time is it? It's only 11 for me. This is my second, this is literally 11sies over here at the Proof House. For you Lord of the Rings fans. What do I call it? Half 11sies? Because by the time I eat, we'll be in... Do they do that where you are, Evan? Like the half hour mark, you call it half 11?
So when I picked up these microchips,
Or you call it 11:30? Yeah.
she just had me drive down the alley behind the apartment building,
Uh-huh.
and she like stuck her head out of her window and just dropped them down to me in the bag.
Was it the same place?
No, different.
It's so weird.
This is the new kid rescue.
Like everything you do now is like some weird drug deal gone wrong, but it's like kitten stuff. But like when we went to, is that an hour? Yeah. We went to pick up the deworming medication for the kittens. The instructions were literally drive down this alley and look for a bag behind a stapled to a pole. Yeah. So I'll be using this for me. Yes, we do, because it's shorter for us. No, it's just a colloquial thing, I guess. 11:30, half 11. I don't. It seems like the same to me. What do you say for the 15-minute mark? Is there a special thing for that, or do you say quarter after, quarter of? Half elf? That's right. That's right. Okay. Quart over. All right. In Dutch. Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty, I guess I'll move you guys over to this side, and there's nowhere good to put you. So perhaps we will make a place to put you. Oh, you know what? There is this empty oatmeal canister. Yo! Pick Betty up today? Yeah, I can do that. I guess. Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna start, following, situating all the stuff about my wallet.
Yeah.
Medicare
Yeah.
and Southbrush
Yeah.
and resetting all of our auto pays.
Okay.
Well, I can't really do that yet. I can check and see which ones, because some of them are just linked to our account,
Yes.
and those ones are fine.
Okay.
It's the ones that are linked to the actual
Card.
that need to be reset.
Okay.
And I don't have the card yet.
I'm doing it right now. I gotta scramble it, honey. You like the color of our walls? Amanda chose this.
Thank
Well, it looks a little darker on this screen. That's more accurate. It's like a medium teal, which I guess would just be teal.
It's aqua, actually.
That's not aqua. It's not green enough to be aqua. Aqua got some green in it. Let's get some sausages and find those sausages. I'll be right back. I'll find the sausage. So, about those sausages. One-handed searching for sausages is... That was a bad sentence. There we go, I think. Yes, we've... Alright, we're back. Sausages. Right. I have an awake little 2-year-old. No, I guess that means we'll be seeing you some other time. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen as far as the schedule for Monday. As soon as I posted it on my calendar, I realized that I wasn't going to be able to do it at that time. Because I am taking... Amanda's working, so I am taking Iris to swim class, which, I mean, I could probably still end up streaming, just it's probably going to be closer to 10:30 on that day. Alright, Molly, that's cool. I'm going to end up cutting this stream in the next half hour anyway, or so. Maybe I'll just finish it when I get all this food ready. I don't know. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Did I miss anything? Alright, I will catch you later, Molly. Have a good day at work. Make that bank. And let's put some sausages in a pan. Should I cut these? Yeah, to make them faster to cook. Let's cut them. Cut those down the center. Oh, the horror. Okay. Ooh, macchiato. Nice. Nice in a bag. I have a weird stomach sensation. It's not really cramp, it's just a weird, I don't know what that is. Alright. Now, scramble some eggs. Woo! Woo! Okay. Immediately puts the shell in the thing. Okay. At least it happened right away so that I could get it out. Get down there, mother. It's always like that bit where it's like maybe it's gonna drip. Okay. And slow mo. Oh no, not so much. That'd be cool if they had the ability to switch to slow mo in live streams, like on the mobile. Like I could do it on a TriCast, or I could do it at least a slow mo replay. But if you could have it somehow like switch live into that mode, that'd be super cool. Alright, let's do a little bit of this and milk. Yeah, can't get an angle in there? Whatever. Did I miss anything? No, Evan is making his latte. Molly is off. Ryan has the sound muted. And Allie, you're hanging out still? Or are you dealing with children at this point? Ooh. Alright, good. And making some roasted veggies. Okay. What kind of vegetables you got in there? Alright. Okay. This is for Amanda. Why did I put those eggs away? I'm going to eat one of those. Broccoli, carrots, and zucchini. No potatoes? Potatoes? Oh, maybe some sweet potatoes? Nice. Alright. Oh no. The eggs are touching my sausage. Stay away from that one sausage is mine. I don't want scrambled egg on it. Hang on. Gotcha, Allie. Alright. Let's do this. No. I hear ya. What's going on? Okay. Right. Yeah. That's pretty typical, Allie. Yes. There. Oh, Iris. Yeah, pretty much the same for Amanda. It's been a struggle. Hey. Oh, sorry. That's ready for everyone that's not me. Did I spray this already? Yeah. I totally cracked my yoke, damn it. Lame. The whole reason I wanted an over easy egg was yoke. Hi, Iris. What's up? Come here, Iris. So sad. Alright, let's where's the lid? Okay. 1 second. Do you want cheese on your egg, Iris? Yeah. Okay, where's Mommy? What's she doing? Okay, cheesy on your eggs. Amanda? It's ready. Okay, back to me. Put cheese on my egg. Hey Iris, come sit down. Plates. Be right back. What's wrong, honey? I'm bringing the eggs out right now. You get your fork. Oh, get your foot off that. Come here. Come on. Here we go. See what? Of course I give cheese on your eggs. What do you think? Like I'm not gonna give you cheese on your eggs. What is this? Amateur hour? No, she doesn't nap. She hasn't napped in a while. Oh man, that's done. Whoa. Oh, that was crazy. I didn't get to it soon enough, but there was like this giant bubble through my yolk. Although occasionally she will, on a badly timed car trip, still fall asleep. But for the most part, yeah, she does not nap at all. She does not require a nap at all. And otherwise, she would definitely stay. Like the days where we have those issues that she like won't go to sleep and she stays up till 10 is because maybe she's fallen asleep in the car for 5 to 10 minutes, or worse, an hour. But yeah, that will throw everything off. What is Amanda doing? What are you? What? When is baby James a big boy? Is that a big girl? Well, never, because he's a boy.
Well, he just turned 1 year old. So
So,
he's 1 now, he can walk now.
yeah,
So
so he's
he'll be 2 like you.
big-ish.
So he's getting bigger.
Good luck, Allie, with the prep.
And what is his mom's name?
Molly.
Mommy?
Iris will be 3 by the end of April, and I need to get more coffee.
And
What?
we have a tree.
I covered it. I
And
made
they
it.
have a tree bomb.
I made it.
Whatever.
And they have a tree bomb.
Whatever.
A tree? No, they don't. They live in an apartment. Sit down.
Just asked if they had what? A tree? Like a tree outside?
Yeah.
Well, they have a tree outside their balcony, but they live in an apartment building.
You kind of have a tree.
You give her so much more egg than me.
No, it's just spread out. You said you were going to eat it, so whatever.
Stealing stuff.
Ouch, steal it. Can you show me that painting? This painting? Wait. There we go. Amanda's mom painted this.
Yeah, like 35 years ago.
35 years ago.
Probably more than that. Maybe not quite 40, but. How old am I?
You're about that age. Is the painting older than you?
The painting is not older than me.
Oh, then it's not 35 years.
Yeah, it is. It's at least 35. I'm 38.
What? This is the first time hearing of this.
I think I was a baby when she made it. I was like very small.
Evan
baby.
says,
I was like 1 or 2 when she made it. Or,
painting is
I
younger than me.
I was like 0 or
Okay.
0 or 1. Something. I was very little.
Okay.
Less than 2.
Right.
Baba, do I have
Yeah, I was gonna.
more eggs?
You had more egg and then Mommy took it, so maybe you can have more from her.
Well, you always say you want egg and then you don't.
Do you
eat
want
it. I
sausage?
can make another egg, Iris.
Here,
You
have-
want sausage? She told me she didn't like sausage.
try that sausage. This is the chicken apple one. It was not the same one I had the other day. It's a sweet sausage.
I don't seem very cooked.
Okay.
Sausage?
No.
Really?
Mine isn't all brown like yours is.
It's not pink, is it? Sorry.
Hey, what's
it back in the pan.
Yeah, I wanted to put it in hot.
Keeps be criticizing my
You
sausage.
don't put any salt on my eggs
Am I
or anything.
criticizing my eggs?
What kind of restaurant is this?
It's not. It's not.
I'm not paying for this.
You're not paying for it. It's actually, I'm paying for this. In that you paid for it already.
Oh, I did pay for this.
Yeah, you did.
Shoot. Lord, eat an egg. Eat some
I ain't
eggs,
getting
and then
no
I'll give
respect
you-
in this place.
I'll give you another sausage. No, we don't do that here.
What?
Respect.
That's truth.
We barely even have self-respect in this house.
That's the truth. Who wants to see some kittens? We don't have a whole lot of time because I gotta go get Betty in half an hour or so. What time is it? I'm almost done this.
I'm hungry.
Well,
It's all
shoot.
gone. I'm not giving you the sausage that's in my mouth because
Yeah, no, the painting is older than you.
older than who?
Pretty much everyone who's in the chat room
How
right
old
now.
are the people in the chat room? 25?
30, 29.
Yeah. It was probably painted in 1980. And I believe it was a school project.
Mama, what is
Okay.
stepmom's name? What is
Stepmom? I don't have a stepmom.
What is
Badria.
Oh.
But she's not my stepmom anymore.
Oh. Why aren't they married anymore?
Why aren't they married anymore? Because they didn't want to be married anymore. Because it wasn't working out.
Oh.
Because Grandpa Phil wasn't happy being married to Badria.
Let's see what time it is. 11:40. We have more than half an hour. Alright. Let's go in here. Time for fluff. Where's Ray? Oh, she's in the thing. Hey, Rebel. Johnny Rib. Yeah. Well, don't lose the phone. Why is that what you want to do? He is gonna knock this phone right on the ground. Kittens. You guys are in the thick of it now. Wonder if I can, You just scrolled the chat all the way down. Don't stand on it. What are you doing? This is not the toy. It's just a silent observer. Why? Guys. They're like so into this thing. They think it's a toy or something. No, don't stand on it. Why? What are you doing? Ben, no. Good Lord. Well, now it's the Sam cam. Hi, guys. Meow. I tried to move it so that they would be less likely to drop it on the ground. Yeah, they're pretty cute. Even this one that's kind of a jerk. Kittens.
So, last night, Rebel
Yeah.
was climbing on top of her cage,
Uh-huh.
or on top of the cage by
My
the cameras.
cage. Uh-huh.
And he came to the edge right here.
Uh-huh.
And he went to jump down and his leg was caught. And he tried twice to jump and it was caught both times. Like he was tried it and then he tried again. And I had to grab him. And they just keep climbing around up here and like getting into the cameras and just I don't know why. I don't know what the fascination is.
Yeah.
With climbing up here. But I'm feeling like
Getting rid of
we
the
should
cage.
take the cage off soon.
I mean,
I've still been the last
hi
few
Iris,
nights.
you wanna come in?
The last few nights. Yeah, it is pretty good.
Oh, don't stand on the bar. That's not good. It won't support your weight.
The last couple of nights I've left Rebel, I got rid of that other cage, left him out and put them in, just because I've been a little worried about, they've been out all day, like 100% of the time during the day, and I've only been putting them in at night, mostly just because they're so tiny, that I just worry about them being out free during the day, but
Sure.
cover listen to a blanket over the top of the cage.
Right.
Which we could do because we're not really shooting into the cage because we're not in the cage during the day anymore.
Yeah.
So we could cover it for another and leave it up for another day or two. That might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Cover it and then in like 2 or 3 days once they've gotten a little bit bigger, then get rid of it. And just let them sleep out.
Right.
I also really want to get another. I don't think I want like a full size cat tree this corner because at times when we get kitten fosters, we're gonna need to bring the cage back in. And what are we gonna do with the cat tree? It's just gonna be like this giant cat tree like out in the garage taking up a bunch of space. It's not like you can really disassemble it, once it's assembled. So I feel like just getting like a big one will enable them to jump up there more easily.
A thing that was like a series of platforms that go on the wall that are like that material. So maybe that, because then we could just kind of put them sporadically around.
Yeah, I don't want them up there. So part of my thinking with getting a shorter cat tree to put on in this corner was like that it wouldn't as easily maybe get up onto the dresser.
You guys trying to weigh yourself? Right. Iris, don't pick
out,
her up.
I picked out kind of a half size tree.
Okay.
That's like $20.
Sure.
And we could get to go there, and then they would have 2 separate places, and since
Iris,
they wouldn't
put him
have
down.
the cage
Let
for
him
sleeping in
down.
at night, they'd still have like a little cozy home to hide away in.
Oi, Iris.
This one's been sneezing since yesterday.
Right.
What's she sneezing for? Imposed weight was on a little bit.
Yes, Allie, we were just fostering them. The black one is pretty much ready for adoption, and these guys will be ready in, what, 2 weeks? 2 weeks?
Hopefully. He is
Yeah,
9
he's bigger.
weeks. So he's 9 weeks. He's getting fixed on Monday, and then he'll be available to adopt as soon as he's done with his surgery on Monday. And the other guys are 7 weeks.
So yeah, at least 2 weeks on them.
And they're just barely hitting a pound and a half, not even quite. I think only one of them has hit a pound and a half. And they need to be 2 pounds to get fixed. So they've got at least another week or 2 of growing before they can be fixed.
Thanks, Allie.
Okay, do you hear him crying? Because it's too much. Just pet.
We started last year, and we kind of originally started because we had lost a cat, and didn't really want to get a new cat just yet. So, but also so that the girls could kind of have that experience and
Well, and it's something
stuff
that
like
we
that.
talked about doing before we had kids too.
Right.
When we got Anara
Yeah.
6 years ago, we talked about fostering.
Yeah. So there is a dedicated camera in this room that's 24/7 streaming, pretty much. Well, during daylight hours at least. At cuteavalanche.tumblr.com/kittencam. And they're all kind of in weird places right now. Here we go. I can put you guys. They don't stay anywhere long. Hey, Meech, French, what's up, buddy? Is it hard to take care of kittens?
It's not hard.
I wouldn't say
Time
it.
consuming.
It is time consuming
Very time
and a little costly.
and costly.
Hey Sam, did I tell you that I was putting Bluetooth speakers in the back? That sounds familiar, so I think so.
Penguin's name? What penguin?
And cool.
Oh, pink, red. Red is her name. I think if we were fostering bottle babies, that would be hard.
Yeah.
Or if we had 6 cats,
Sure.
that would be hard. Which Ray is a girl. Yeah, Ray is a cat. Well, for the most part, it's fun. I mean, you have to do a lot of cleaning. A lot of cleaning and a lot of feeding.
How do you know if a cat is an indoor or outdoor cat? Well, you make that decision.
Yeah.
And the foster, the rescue that we work with will not let you adopt a cat if you intend on making it an outdoor cat.
They have
Yeah, our cats are repped by Kitten Rescue, and all of their paperwork makes you agree to keeping them indoors.
Although,
Unless you take them on leash walks.
They have a program where they rehome feral cats
Sure.
to farms. It's
Oh,
basically,
that's cool. I didn't know that.
It's like they're called like working cats.
Yeah.
And so when they find ferals that are just true ferals and they can't like socialize them, then typically if there's like a feral colony outside, you don't remove them or try to move them unless there's like a danger. You just strap and neuter them and release them and let them stay where they are.
Yeah.
All neutered. But people will bring ferals into the shelters. And so once that's happened, you don't really know where they belong. So Kitten Rescue will pull cats out of the shelter who are ferals.
Yeah. Iris, you gotta let him
pet.
do his thing.
Just pet.
You can pet.
So they've been like there were 2 cats recently that Cynthia had her eyes on that she really would take from the shelter, but they were just 2, and she kept going to and visiting them, and they just wasn't working. And so a woman contacted Sandra who wanted 4 barn cats, and so they relocated them. And they have a whole system where Sandra takes them, she puts them in this really big double cage and like feeds them, like they have this whole training thing. And then they're like outdoor cats, but they're in a rural area where it's very safe. They basically live in a barn, like somebody's there that feeds them, takes care of them. They neuter them and all of that.
Of a barn cat is. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. Because they probably sleep in the barn at night, so it's like they're somewhat protected from dangerous other animals, stuff like that. But when you're talking like in a regular urban area, the lifespan of an outdoor cat is usually less than 5 years. And the lifespan of an indoor-only cat is 15 to 20 years. So it's a really big difference, which is why Kitten Rescue really advocates for keeping your cats indoors. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Iris, shush. Hey, that's too noisy. That hurts my ears. Okay, but are these kitties that noisy? No. Be quiet like these kitties. When they meow, how do they sound? Yeah, that's right. Like that. They all ran to hide because you were scaring them because you were so noisy. You want to go find them? Yeah. You could throw a ball. Can you find a toy? Where's some of the kitty toys? Don't touch the litter. When they're in the litter box, they're trying to go potty. So please don't mess with them when they're trying to go potty. Oh, look. Finn found a ribbon toy. Look. Finn found a ribbon toy. You want to shake the ribbon for him?
With the phone. What was that?
That was a nice buckshot.
All right. What did I miss? All right. You're an outdoor cat that lived to be 20? That's pretty old.
Yeah, it must have been in a more rural area,
Yeah.
I assume.
I would get a cat, but I'm scared of the pee, the smell of pee. We don't really have a huge, it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, as long as you scoop the
Just
litter
change the
box regularly.
Yeah.
And every once in a while you get a cat that has issues with peeing indoors, but, that's on a cat basis. That's that particular cat. Not every cat is like that.
My cat goes home to my parents' house every night. How far away are your parents? She doesn't live with me anymore because she is at her parents' house. How do they know how to use the litter? Do you teach them? Yeah, they're pretty good. Like, generally, well, so part of it is...
It's a natural instinct for cats to want to bury their,
excrement.
That's exactly the word I was going to use. So if you put out litter, like a box of some type of litter where they can scoop it up and go and then bury it, they're naturally going to want to do that. So as long as you show them where it is, they should use it.
Yeah.
And that's also a habit that they learn from watching their mother as well.
Yeah, if there's a mom cat,
But if they
learn
don't have a mother, like if baby kittens are separated from their mom when they still need to be bottle fed before they're weaned, then as a part of bottle feeding, what fosters do is they bottle feed the kittens, and then after the kittens have eaten, they have to stimulate the kittens to go to the bathroom. So it's basically like using a washcloth to replicate a mother, like the mother kitten would lick the kitten's bottoms to get them to go to the bathroom.
You don't need a wash. You could just lick them.
But so a person who's bottle feeding a kitten would then take a washcloth or something and rub their bottoms, and then when they go do it over the litter box or whatever, as they get bigger, so they learn that.
Well, there's also attractants and stuff like that.
Yeah, there are things you can put in the litter.
Like sprays of gravel.
How
about
the attractant that we have basically makes the litter smell like dirt.
Is that what it does?
It makes it smell like dirt, and so it makes them more like a natural, being outside, digging in the dirt to bury their food.
Lick the cat's butt. Got it. Oh boy, you just jumped down. Jump. What are you doing to my feet? Oh God, Iris has the wand. You're in close quarters. Be careful of people's heads, Iris. Pause. I'm out of here. Danger zone. This is talking about in that song, Danger Zone.
Where are the people you're talking to?
They're all over the place. East Coast. Holland, New York, if Ryan's still here. Who else is in here? Anyone else? Molly left.
Where's Molly?
I want to say Kentucky. Maryland. Oh, and Hershey, Pennsylvania. Although I did say East Coast, so technically I was right. And Allie is in Maryland.
So I'm gonna order some cat food.
Okay.
Because we're going through 4 cans a day right now.
Yeah.
So we only have 4 days worth.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'll try and push the GoFundMe a little more on the thing.
So I'm gonna order some kitten food, and then I was thinking about getting another half-tree/scratching post thing. I was also thinking about opening up the second cardboard scratcher that we have for these guys and putting it in here.
Sure.
Do you think I should do that, or should we save it for Nara? For when the other one wears out.
Wait, did you say you were going to get a vertical scratcher?
I want to. I actually
Good for
want
that.
2 because I want one. So I'm saying Anara.
Oh.
I want one in
Yeah.
here, and then I want one out there for Aria.
Right. Hey, Rebel.
But should I also open the cardboard one in here for these guys? I don't know.
I guess so. I mean, they have that whole thing. It's got
Yeah.
all sorts of scratchy on it.
Put it down. Goodness.
Yeah.
Iris, stop picking up. Just pet.
What does catnip do? Gets them high. I don't know. It's just
It gets them high, but it's not like pot high. It's
Yeah.
like coke high. It's like it makes them hyper and excited.
It does make them hyper. And they'll just play a lot.
I don't know. It's just they just like it. I don't know that it necessarily gets them high at all.
I'm
Who
pretty sure
knows?
it does.
I mean, I'm no cat scientist. I haven't done any studies, but they just and not all cats are into
Hey,
it.
Iris,
Most cats
is that pee? What is that?
No, that's hand sanitizer. That's
Oh, it's
slipped off my
hand sanitizer. Iris just wants to. She does. She just doesn't know her own strength or how to hold hand sanitizer.
Dragging that thing around.
She loves them too hard.
She really does.
Yes, that's accurate.
She's getting a little better.
Oh,
I feel like with each litter of fosters we get, the girls get a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little better and a little better.
Did you name them? Yes, we did. They are. This is Finn, Ray, Poe, and Rebel. This is the Paw Wars litter. So the one we had before that was all Game of Thrones. And these are all Star Wars-y. The Rebel's a little bit of a stretch.
Rebel was supposed to be Rose,
Mhm.
but
Yeah,
because we were told she was a girl,
She is not.
and then when she arrived, she was not.
Careful.
Like
Let her go.
yeah, he's now a boy. He was always a boy. We just didn't know he was a boy.
Yes, if anything, the kitten fostering has gotten my branding skills on game. 'Cause they always come to us with names that were like, nah. Like originally, so that was originally Heidi, and then I don't remember who was who. Rumpelstiltskin was Poe,
Put him down.
and Thumbelina was Ray, and the other one was
Finn was Humpty Dumpty.
Humpty Dumpty, which is no.
No, he's not. Now he's Finn. Yeah. Finn is a boy.
What were the bread kittens? Did we get those ones?
Aria.
That was?
Yeah.
Aria
was croissant.
Yeah.
And John was bagel.
Right.
and Daenerys was PETA.
Name one of them Meech next time. Well, it's funny because we did a GoFundMe, and I wanted to do or we're doing a GoFundMe. I wanted to do like a reward to like name them, but Amanda thought it was a bad idea because then we'd end up with like Catty McCat.
I mean, you know,
Or something
eventually
worse.
I have to post these cats online to try and get them adopted. So I didn't really feel comfortable giving somebody that power. And I'm adopting them through an organization.
Yeah.
So, you know, if we allow somebody to name the cats and they pay us a bunch of money to be able to do it, and then they name them something really terrible, I can't honor that.
And Allie says you should do Disney princesses, which if we get an all-girl litter, we will totally do that. That's a great idea.
On her back side, under her tail. Yeah. Or we could even, you know, if there
I'm
were a
sure.
couple boys, we could Prince
Gaston.
Eric or Prince Charming or, you know.
Genie. If we get a blue cat, Genie.
What? Where's the vagina?
Whatever
It's under
that
her
parrot's
tail.
name is.
Who?
Parrot.
Two holes, one for pee and one for poop.
That hermit crab from Ariel.
Sebastian?
Is that what his name is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, I think he's like not a crab. He's not a hermit crab. He's
Yeah,
like,
isn't he?
he doesn't have a shell.
That's why he's a hermit crab. They go from shell to shell.
Is he? Okay, maybe you're right.
Simba? Yeah. Iago? Oh, that's the parrot. Yeah.
Yeah, goes the parent.
Right. Yeah. Depending on we could just do different movies.
Just Disney names, yeah. Or we could, do like names
entire
from the Lion
casts.
King, names from Aladdin.
I feel like if we're gonna do the Lion King, they have to all be tabbies or something, like orange tabbies.
Right, like that litter that Bridget had.
Got it.
But that
Sebastian
was
is
like
just a
Pumbaa
crab,
as well.
not a hermit crab. I don't know about that. Google it. Pumbaa and Timon, sure. But I mean,
because the only real
But I
lions are
mean-
like Simba and Nala.
we couldn't really call them Pumbaa and Timon because after all, they are just a meerkat. That was
Also,
fantastic
those
joke.
names aren't very good on their own.
No, yeah.
Like, they have to be names that work individually and as a group.
Iris, what are you doing? Come on,
No,
Maybe.
no, open the cage. Stop.
Iris.
Stop it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Leave this open.
I mean, if we did just the kids' names from Pokemon, maybe, but we're not gonna have like Charmander the cat.
No, they want to run around and play.
Amanda would pretty much veto that kind of concept. Naming the cats Pokemon.
I don't know any of the names of that.
Well, I was saying like we could do like the kids, which is like Ash and I can't think of a single other kid from that show. But like the actual Pokemon are like Pikachu and Charmander.
Yeah, no. Well, because you keep putting your hands in it. Leave it alone.
Can we do like a bunch of Godzilla kaijus? Like
I like just
Godzilla,
like, shows and
Mothra.
movies,
Yeah.
You know, like show and movie names, like casts. Like if we got 3 boys and 3 girls, we could do Friends.
You could do like Tyler Durden. What was Helena Bonham Carter's name? Marla Singer, a narrator voice guy. Bob. Let's do Fight Club.
Narrator voice guy.
Yeah, the main character has no name. He has no name. Ed Norton's role in Fight Club has no name. He is just known as the narrator.
Well, because he's the Tyler Durden.
We do. We have 2 house cats and a dog of our own.
Well, and one of our cats was a previous foster.
One of our cats was a foster that we adopted.
Well, she's huge now. I can't believe how big she is.
Yeah.
And we need to cut back feeding those.
Ash,
too.
Misty, and Brock.
Nara and Arya.
Yeah.
We can cut down on their wet food a little. Go to like a third of a can each.
Maybe that's what we'll do. Instead of giving people the ability to straight out name the cats, we'll just give them give us the name of a show or movie.
That is more acceptable.
Okay. Meech says, "Does your dog
Or
try
we
to
just
fight
need to
the
put
cats?"
a
Not at
stipulation
all.
on it
Our
where,
dog.
like, reserve the right to
Well, that's what I said
override
the
this
first
if
time.
it's terrible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, Charlie loves the cats.
He wants to go up. He wanted to
Pick the
go
theme,
up.
yes.
La, 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 la,
I
la.
remember growing up, there was
What, Nara
this
and-
theory
or Arya
that
and-
dogs try to eat cats. Well, no. Let Nara in?
I mean, certain dogs that aren't ever around cats might.
Sure.
Because there are certain dogs whose natural instinct it is to, like, chase squirrels and kill squirrels or
Yeah.
kill other small, round, furry animals that run away from them.
Meat.
But if your dog is socialized with cats from a young age,
Yeah.
then they can get along very well and
Stop
be
opening
great
that
friends.
crate.
Stop touching the cage.
Iris.
Would you like to be done in this room?
No.
Then listen to my words and leave this alone. You can let Arya in.
Okay. Is she outside the door?
I don't know.
Aria!
She might be in the
No, she's doing stuff. Leave her alone. Let her play. Let's go find that cat. Aria! I'm guessing she's right here. I knew it. Hey, you wanna go play with some kittens? You wanna go play with kittens? We'll be a big sister cat. We're gonna play with kittens with your grumpy face. Come on. Yeah, this is her new favorite spot. I can always count on her being here. She started sleeping in here at night too. Come on, go play with some cats. I'm gonna pick you up. Alright. Picking you up. Stop cleaning yourself. There's kittens to be played with. You know you want to. I'm gonna pick you up now. I'm gonna count to 3. Works with the kids. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I'd love a pet, but we're not home nearly enough? Sure. Oh, good. Timing. I was just. Okay. In you go. You could get a fish tank. I want the pet to have company. Yeah. So the rescue we work with, since we're doing kittens, they either want the families adopting to already have 1 kitten, or else you have to adopt 2, so that they have someone to sort of play with and learn with. We've got parakeets. They don't need much maintenance at all. Sure. Oh, and they sing. I mean, I guess I'm like, we have a pet that you use. Oh, a turtle? That's cool.
I need to put together Rebel's flyer.
Yeah.
I also need to start posting him online today and say, like, he's gonna be adoptable on Monday.
Right.
And, like, because I'm specifically looking for a farm that has a cat that's between the ages of, like, 3 to 6 months.
Right.
Like, I don't want it to be over 6 months because it needs to have the energy
Yeah.
to play, but I don't want it to be a cat that's smaller than him
Sure.
either. You know what I mean?
Because he's so playful. Iris, what are you doing right now that you shouldn't be doing? That's some good wand work. Move that feather. Would you ever get a pet lion if it was tame? Well, we don't have space for that.
No.
So no.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
He's still got it in his mouth.
That's not fair to the lion. I agree. Oh no. Okay, thought it went out the door.
These ones are a little bigger.
You'd
than
have
the
to
ones
feed
that
it
come in
100
the
pounds of
pack.
meat a day.
Right? That would be so expensive.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Oh, did you lose your ball stuff?
And then when that lion leaves over half that food, you're like, ugh, that's like $80 worth of food. How's that ball, yo?
He's so cute.
See, I think out of the three, he's going to be the first one to go.
Bray really prefers Iris.
Iris?
Ray really prefers those toys.
Yeah.
And the
Iris,
three boys
Jesus,
really
stop.
prefer balls. They like the crinkle balls, the sparkle balls, the foam balls.
Yeah. Don't put your weight on that cat. Let him go. Well, then pet.
You're not petting.
You're
picking
grabbing.
Up. Pet is like this.
I like how
Open
Iris
hand,
does the animal talking
and
voice.
it's this.
That's just her voice all the time. Ah.
Careful swinging your legs around. You don't want to kick the kitty.
She did the knock knock banana joke the other day, all the way on the ride home for like 15 minutes
No,
straight.
stop.
In basically that voice.
Too close to him and you're going to hurt him.
Yeah,
Would you
be
like to leave
careful.
the
You're
room?
gonna kick him.
Would you like to leave the room?
Keep it.
Don't do that. Iris,
Get that down.
tell Daddy's camera the banana sunscreen joke.
But I'm getting
Can you
these.
do your joke?
Maybe I can get both. No.
Do the
You're
joke.
blocking the cats. They're all cute and jelly.
How does it
What's
go?
your joke?
Why does what?
Why does the banana wear something?
I don't know. Why?
Cause he doesn't want. Cause he didn't want pizza.
Good joke.
That's
That's
the joke.
the joke. Oh, brutal attack. She says, why does the banana wear sunscreen? Because he doesn't want to peel. What was that, Iris? Da-da-da-da. Feet off that. Don't put your feet on that crate.
Sorry, buddy.
Jeez. Iris!
What?
Don't fool around with this. I don't know if that was all you or if it was Finn too. He's down there playing with stuff. That's pretty typical for her.
What? Iris, get down.
No. Put your feet. No
You're gonna
gymnastics.
get hurt. There's
No
gym-
gymnastics.
This is
What did
not
he
a
say?
gymnastics room.
No gymnastics. You don't do gymnastics in the house. Not on the bed. You're gonna flip yourself right off. You can do it in the living room on the
Floor.
floor, but only somersaults. Yeah, a few weeks
not a
ago she
gymnastics
tried to flip right off the
studio.
bed.
This
It
is
did not
not
go
a
well.
gymnastics studio.
But it is a donut.
No, this is a kitten room.
It's not a gymnastics room. You gotta wait 2 more months. Or you have to. She didn't have any candy today. What are you doing? Whoa. So much loud. Oh, why so loud? Mute yourself. Iris, you're gonna break people's ears.
Too loud, too loud. Go like this. It's not helping.
Really, Allie? But are the shrieks of who's under the blanket? Somebody's under there. Is it Ray?
No,
Oh,
it's both
whoa!
of them. Those rebel infants.
Like the bed gave birth to kittens. Oh my God, Iris, you're killing me. If anybody has headphones on, I
Here,
apologize.
roll over. Roll over. You can put your mouth into the bed. Like that. No,
Stop.
no, into the bed. Okay, I'm gonna take you out of the room. You wanna go out? Do you wanna go out?
No.
Okay, no more. Be done.
You want a Maine Coon? We think we had one in our last litter. But one of her brothers was at least part Maine Coon, we think. Have we gotten any updates from them? I want to see how he looks like. 'Cause now that she's this big, I'm curious.
If you do it again, you're leaving the room.
Don't test it. Get
Do you
ready to leave the
understand?
room.
You're gonna have to be all done. You're gonna have to play out there. Okay, so be done. Yeah. So no more screaming. Just play. You gonna get the feather one again? It's over there. No. You wanna play with the ribbons? You wanna go out? Okay, you can go out. Go play. This is all tangled.
Sure.
I tried to jump up onto my side table.
But yeah, before you try and buy any like scratchers or anything like that, find the one you want and send me a link, and
Okay.
I'll approach the company and
I
see
was
if
gonna
they can
just
donate it.
use the that $100 that from the GoFundMe and get stuff. $100 worth of
Well,
food and
yeah, just use it on food. Hey, Iris, what are you doing? Hang on, guys. She can't make it through there on her own. What are you doing? There's cats
she
right
wants to
behind
go
you.
out, I think.
Okay, let go of the door. Let go of the door. You going out? Can you go over? Can I go over? Come here, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna move them. Alright, don't put your paws through there. That's no good. That's how you get really hurt. And Iris, don't put your fingers in there. Are you gonna go to the living room
Oh,
or
the
you
cat's
come
in
back?
bed.
Okay.
We need a picture.
Well, my phone is busy. Oh.
All 5 of them.
Oh, fine. It's not. She doesn't count.
Yeah, she does. She's part of a group.
She's not for.
They're foster sister.
She's not for adoption.
No. She's a foster sister. I just got pounced. Oh, come back.
Move too much.
I know.
And now your battery's dead.
Oh, really?
Yep. Okay. Ah.
Finn and Ray are not. Ray and I look something today. I think we got another cat. Either want a black cat or like one like Ray.
Make them all do the head thing together. That was good. Make a good gif out of that. Assuming this is clear enough.
Run away, Bo. Finn is the toughest of those 3 by far. Because Ray's kind of mellow. Like she'll go at it if she has to, but for the most part she prefers to just kind of be mellow. And Poe is kind of a crybaby.
Let me throw the camera.
Like whenever he's fighting, he's
Yeah.
always whining and crying out and running away.
For sure.
And Finn totally holds on with Rebel all the time. He never lets out a peep. He's He's always chasing after stuff. Like if we were gonna pair them up, I would definitely pair up
Yeah, these
Finn
two.
with Rebel.
Sure.
Although I have a feeling Rebel's gonna get adopted before these guys are ready to be adopted.
Sure.
He's so tiny, and there are so many like there's such a few
Kittens right now?
kittens right now. I
Yeah.
feel like if I take him to Burbank, he will get adopted that day.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, yeah, he doesn't, black cats don't photograph very well, and he's probably not going to stand out online necessarily, but in person, people will fall in love with him.
Yeah.
If somebody's looking to adopt a kitten and they meet him in person, he's awesome.
Meech says, I like the gray and white one. He's so chill. Yeah, that was my call. When it was just the three, I said he was going to be the one that gets adopted first. Although, obviously, the black cat will, now that we have Rebel, he'll probably have 2 weeks of availability before them. Allie, I think black cats are adorable.
Black cats are awesome.
Yeah.
They end up being just like, personality-wise, they're really good cats.
Yeah. She's really chill too.
She's the most mellow.
Yeah, I like her. They're all good.
I also think
Yeah,
that
Rebel.
Ray has really pretty pattern in her tabby.
Oh, is he allergic, Allie? Got it. Yeah.
Sides. So she's like a swirly. She's like a orange creamsicle swirl
Right.
or something. I don't know.
Curious to see if her pattern gets more pronounced the older
But
she
she needs
gets.
to clean. They need to clean
Yeah.
themselves. I need to get a washcloth. Oh, she will. Once she gets bigger,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see her. She's got like these swirls on her sides. Like they're not stripes, they're like swirls. She
Yeah.
got circles,
Yeah.
and then her legs are all striped.
Right.
And her tail.
The pounce wiggle? No. He was thinking about it.
You gonna pounce on Aria? No, just the blanket? Okay. Poe always has food on his nose.
Yeah.
Always.
He's like, I'm saving that. It's for later. Cats be snacking.
I'm gonna, I'm curious if they're gonna end up being kind of medium haired too. Don't they seem like it to you?
Maybe. She
It's
does.
hard to tell when they're kittens.
Kind of does.
Because all kittens are just fluff.
Yeah.
But they seem like
They
their
are
hair
very
is a little-
soft.
Maybe these two. I don't think
Yeah.
Finn is one.
That's what I was going to say. He
I
feels
think
kind
Finn
of
is
like
gonna
that.
be a regular short hair, but I feel like these two might end up being medium hair.
Right. Oh, it's 12:26. I guess I should get ready. Alright guys, I need to go put some shoes on and get ready to put Betty up. But if you want to see more kittens, you can go over to the Cute Avalanche Kitten Cam and see what's on screen there. And once I have my shoes on, I guess I'll be ending this. Say goodbye to the kittens. Bye guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. Where's Reb? Johnny Reb, where are you at? Under the bed? There he is. Okay. Alright. Cool. I'm coming out, Iris. Oh, okay. Well, now when she comes out of the kitten room, Daddy's got to put his shoes on to go get whatever your sister's name is. Yep, that's the one, Betty. I'm not leaving just yet, guys. I need 2 minutes. But yes, you could say your goodbyes now. Where are my actual shoes? What the fudge? And while I'm here, I can charge this for a minute. I should take this cord with me so I can charge it in the car. Oh gosh. Good streaming today. And No driving stream. I don't have a good way to do that. I'm gonna be in Amanda's car because of the car seats, and she doesn't have a mount on the dashboard or anything, so there's nowhere I could do that right now. And I'm not just gonna have it running around loose. Plus, I need to charge my phone a little bit. But on another day, that was actually something I was thinking about was doing a sort of LA mission. Like, I'll go where you want with the phone. Okay, one day I've done it a bunch of times. My Twitch, which doesn't archive those things, I used to do a daily commute to Mid City and back, and I would stream that. I can do that. It's not great because there are pockets of LA, mostly when you're going over the big hill from the valley to Hollywood, where there's very little cell reception. So either it becomes like a frozen image or really pixelated, or it just cuts off altogether. But yeah, I could do something of that. I was actually contemplating doing something exactly like that just last night. Cool. Yeah, I'll have to make it more of a planned thing. But I have done streams from Hollywood as well, like the walking tour.
Fluffy gray cat come from?
Let me see.
It's in that driveway. And I saw it this morning. This morning it walked from the side of, I saw it out the door, it just went behind the Ariel's new thing. So you can't see it anymore.
That's
But
the one. I think that was
this
chasing another
morning,
cat.
I saw it come from the side of our house. I saw it out the girl's bedroom window.
Yeah, that was the one that was fighting that other cat. I'm almost positive. The other
So
night.
it's fighting with that brown tabby?
Maybe.
Yeah, because I didn't know who it was fighting with the brown tabby, and I thought maybe it was Boots. But
See, I wasn't positive. One cat I could tell was definitely a gray tabby, and the other cat was too much in the shadow for me to
it's
see.
coming back now.
So
Oh,
I wasn't.
that's Boots.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's got the white here. And the white, no, Boots doesn't have white here. He only has white on his paw, so that's not Boots. No. He just laid down. He's at the end of that brick at Larry and Terry's. He just laid down at the end of the brick in front of the bushes.
Yeah, I can
Like you
basically.
can just come
Yeah,
in
I see
and
the head. That's about it. All right, guys. Well, cool. I'm gonna work on that concept. We'll figure out when I can do that, and I'll have some possible choices. All right, I'm gonna end the stream and head out to get Betty, and I will catch you guys later. I will probably not be streaming tomorrow, but I'm going to try on Sunday maybe to do the trivia live stream, and then I'll be back again next week, Monday, around 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. So 1:30 for you East Coasters, and Evan, you'll be asleep. For, like 2 hours ago, whatever the thing is. But yeah, so I'm gonna guess Sunday around this time. I'll do trivia, give or take half an hour. All right, stay strong, and I'll catch you next time. And now many buttons to end.